Good morning, everyone. Or good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian. Welcome if you're a new subscriber. Welcome back if you're a previous subscriber. I had previously showed you how to make a memory wire bracelet, and I'll try to remember to attach that, to link that video below. But I also wanted to come on and show you that you can make memory wire necklaces, or, well, chokers really. And this is one I previously made for my daughter. And I just was gonna show you. I've already cut a loop, and now I'm just gonna try to cut a loop about the same, roughly the same size, same length. And for this, you want to use memory wire cutters. You wouldn't use your regular wire cutters, which are these. You want to use the memory wire cutters for this. And let's see. Roughly, it's about okay. So cut that, and then, as in this one, I'm just going to put a loop on each end. And you can roll it towards yourself or away from yourself. It doesn't really matter. And you're going to use your round nose pliers for this. You just take the wire, roll it, roll it, roll it, and keep rolling until you have that loop kind of closed in. Then you can press it. Tell you, the minute you go on camera, everything acts a fool, seems like. Oh my goodness. Let me see. And then when you have loops on both ends, roughly the same size, then you're gonna find, oh, shucks, sorry, I just dropped everything. And so you could do a memory wire bracelet with just, necklace with, with just one, and you could simply made it just with this one strand, and you'd have a choker. But since these are 2-hole beads, I'm just going to show you how to do it with two. So, but it would be the same way with a single. Well, basically the same way. But for this one, I'm going to use one of these 2-hole beads that I have, or 2-hole pendants that I have. And this is a druzy bead, and you can get, this is just a focal bead you can get from basically anywhere that sells jewelry making items. And so we just thread them on. Let's see. There. Then you thread this one on here. My goodness. Okay, there we go. All right, you want to get it basically in the center. It's right there. Okay, so you got loops on Oh, well, okay, I messed up. You would, you would be, you would put beads on the two ends. And I'm gonna use a larger size C bead. It's a size 6, and so you would thread them. Just thread your beads, and you can pick them up one at a time, or however you want to do it. You could just, if it's easier to do like this, string them on, and just string them on, or one at a time, like I said. And with this size beads, it would go by faster because they're larger size. And you just roughly put on the same amount of beads. Just thread. I'm not going to do this all. I'm just going to give you, the basic idea. Okay. So, those on. Got those on, 2 strands. Then let's put our focal bead back on once again. Okay. We're going to pretend. Okay, so you see how it's looking on this end. Then you would do the same on the other side. Sorry, y'all. All right. But yeah, the most important part is not to mess up your good pliers. Wire cutters, but to get the correct memory wire cutters. And you can go, they have them at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, I believe. You can order them on Amazon. And I think this is what, Prime Week. Not that it makes any difference. It doesn't seem like it's Prime any longer with 1-day delivery. But I think it's from the 8th to whatever of this Prime Week. Okay, so you keep stringing, and we're gonna be almost till we're almost finished, or it looks like it. Okay, so that's how it's looking, like that. And then when you get to the end, you would just make the loops on this end the same way, and it'll be tight. It'll be tight, so you won't have to worry about this flipping or anything when it's completed, because it'll be tightened on there, just like this one. And then you can put the loops on the end. And I had just added didn't add any loop or anything, and it just stays on. I just added a chain at the end to make a little bit of some dangles, and then I just put a round bead at the end in a silver tone or a gold tone, or whatever the color your wire is. Or you could just end it with your CE bead, But yeah, and then you can get focal beads like this. And you would do the same if you wanted to create a bracelet. Remember, a 2-strand bracelet, you do the same thing. Just get your 2 strands and do the exact same thing. But yeah, and then you can have smaller focal beads with 2 holes in them that you could use. And this would be a pretty bracelet with some gold tones in it. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on and show you that. God bless.